Hey everybody, in this video I'm going to share 3 reasons why you may want to reconsider your decision to adding funky angles to your rooms should you be focused in that direction when building something new or renovating an existing space or wall. You probably all heard the saying, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, right? Well, as I see it, there is a bit of a caveat to that saying when it comes to rooms with angles. Odd angles. Those odd angles created by walls or sometimes in bathtub or shower locations and in some furniture designs as well. I'm talking about those odd angles versus right angles that have a 90-degree corner that are nicely plumbed. And why right angles outflank odd angles, and it's not just my personal bias here, it's more a matter of balanced energy, where the beauty of the beholder is actually in the feeling we are creating, and it's called creating good Vastu. All right, so if you already learned something new, maybe even expansive, then go ahead and hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons right now by hitting the bell, and we'll roll right into it. Hi everyone, I'm Heidi Smith, your decorating coach and energetic advisor for you, your home, and for your workplace spaces, and I'm here each week to help empower you by giving you various ways to create good Vastu design for the whole of your space, the well-being of your space. And that, by the way, is whether you own or rent, live in a single-family home, apartment, or condo, or even if we're talking about your office spaces. You'll learn on this channel my work brings a unique blend of influences into creating harmonic interior spaces by offering you a mix of conventional interior design wisdom, those aesthetic and functional elements that go into creating interior spaces, of which I am quite passionate about. And along with that, what I'm most passionate and excited to share each week are Vastu tips. Vastu's sacred techniques that work to support, generate, and boost the positive energy flow in your interior spaces. Who doesn't want that? Vastu is the sacred sauce for all my work, and I implement it in my own home and work environments as well. And for those of you who are new to the term Vastu, Vastu is not new. It's been around for over 10,000 years, and it's an ancient science and wisdom, a system whose powerful tenets create that feel-good energy we all need in our spaces to truly thrive. And when we implement the principles of Vastu, we can create and amplify a deeper sense of harmony and good health within our buildings, our homes, and workplace environments, those places that we live in and work from, so that, in essence, we can more easily experience a deeper sense of belonging, something we all innately desire. You can think of it as yoga for the home or the yoga of design. And by the way, yoga, meditation, Ayurvedic medicine, and Vastu are very closely related as they are considered sister sciences, all originating from India. All right, so reason number 1, why you may or may not want, we're at choice here, right, to create odd angles for your walls and rooms, or maybe you're already maybe you're already living, rather working in a space with those angles. Generally speaking, homes that have interior rooms with odd angles or non-right angles can directly affect your pocketbook. And why is that? Because they pose a challenge in that they can be really hard to sell. And there's a number of reasons for that, which will lead us right into reason number 2. How am I going to place my furniture in this misshapen space? How will I navigate around this? How will I make sense of a furniture grouping if the angle is off or odd? So reason number 2 is, if you don't know how to position your furniture in this space, chances are pretty good others will likely have the same dilemma. Do you ever notice that houses you might go see on an open house tour or something like that, they've removed the furniture from the house? And there's a lot of reasons for that. I need to scroll this back. I mean, it could be that people had to move, right? And they just took their things with them. Could also be, it's always a red flag for me, could also be that, okay, what's going on with the space? Is this, something funky? Like, if, how do I place the furniture in here? And that's just the way I think as a designer. But not everybody is going to think like that. They're going to come in and go, oh, wow, the space looks great, and not really think about, wait a minute, how am I going to put my stuff in here? So it can be a little more difficult, as I said, to move a property like that that's got some weird angles. But listen, I like a challenge like that. You can definitely do something creative and really wonderful in these spaces. You just got to think outside the box. And also how to create good Vastu in keeping that energy flowing. And actually one of the ways you could approach a misshaped room is by drawing an imaginary line that creates a balanced rectangle, where now you've got your right angles, and you can position your furniture in such a way that you're able to ignore, the imbalance. However, energetically speaking, that imbalance or irregularity is still present. So if I'm involved, I'm doing more than that. I'm going to go in there and correct the imbalance by implementing a Vastu energetic barrier that brings the room back into energetic alignment, and then, further optimize that Vastu adjustment with some clever furniture placement that, enhances what I've done. Interestingly enough, I found in my experience that if we get the energetic alignment right, by default, we very often end up with a better aesthetic and function anyway. So love when that happens. All right, so you might be asking, why do we even care about, or need an energetic balanced space? So what if I've got wonky walls that are less than or more than 90-degree angles? What do I care? All right. Reason number 3, that's why you care. Until or unless you correct the energetic imbalance, the space is going to feel somewhat off. And when our spaces are out of alignment, those imbalances can negatively affect you, your day-to-day lives. Here's the thing. Our money sector is in the Northeast in Vastu. So if, for example, you have an energetic imbalance in this area of your space, home or workplace, energetically, it can feel like you're always swimming upstream with your finances. Because if the flow of energy gets stuck or even blocked, the universe, nature, doesn't judge. It simply sees this as a stuckness or blocked energy, which in this case happens to be in our finance sector. And we want our money to be able to flow as opposed to blocking our livelihood. So Vastu works with nature and will give us signs it's time to align our spaces. And we do that so that you can feel more nourishment and deeper support for the whole of you. All right, so let's summarize. I've shared 3 reasons why you may want to consider opting out of or energetically correcting irregular shaped rooms or spaces. 1, it could cost you in reselling your home, and this affects your pocketbook. 2, it creates challenges for furniture placement. And the third thing, it throws the energy out of whack or out of alignment, again, potentially negatively affecting your finances. Spaces can be greatly improved upon with a Vastu consultation, and as a Vastu practitioner, I am qualified to help you with that. But in addition to that, proper furniture placement can be better defined and implemented by adjusting or correcting the Vastu in a space. And I can help you with that too. So if you'd like to know more about all that, you can reach out to me below. I've got my website. Feel free to contact me directly or leave it in the comments as well. So I'd love to hear from you. Let me know if you can relate to wonky or irregular shaped rooms and how you addressed it or didn't, as the case may be, and post your comments. I'd like to know how I can, help you. So listen, if you enjoyed this video and found value in it, again, I would really appreciate your support if you would like, share, and subscribe by hitting the bell. And let me know how I can help you with any other design questions or energetic concerns for your home or workplace spaces, or what you'd like me to talk about here on this platform. So until next time, I thank you for joining me. I'm Heidi Smith. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing, and I wish you all good Vastu. Bye, everybody.